This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast. So this discussion comes out of watching the Washington debate over the government shutdown and also watching the cost of college education, the cost of student debt, and a lot more. So here's the basic set of issues, and it's a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I'll share it anyways. The first concept is that when the government aggressively subsidizes healthcare and education, whether directly or indirectly, it sounds really good on its face. It's almost like offering the EV credits to consumers, electric vehicle credits. It leads to more buying of electric vehicles. With college education, as we've subsidized college education through loan programs, the cost of college education has skyrocketed, and the ultimate consequence is students have been left with a ton of student debt. On healthcare, very much the same. We've driven up the cost of healthcare inadvertently without planning to by offering tons of subsidies through the healthcare world and institutions. So we've left ourselves in a spot where, with the intention of doing the right thing, getting college education for everybody, getting healthcare for everybody, these are good objectives. With great intentions, we've led to absurdly bad second level consequences. What we've led to in education is historic rises in inflation in education and historic amounts of student debt. You can blame student debt, and I do blame student debt. It's become horrific, and you could try and find ways to address some of it. We should, but you can't do that without also blaming the sort of educational establishment and the subsidies that have gone to it that have driven up the cost of education insanely. Healthcare is very similar. We've ended up with people with an insane amount of Medicaid or medical debt, a lot of medical bankruptcies, and a lot of it came with good intentions that would subsidize people's health care. Thus, there'd be more health care. And it led to this growth of a health system, a health world ecosystem that doesn't serve us very well, but it's incredibly expensive. We've got a similar situation with education and similar in many industries where the government has chosen to subsidize. The idea starts with great intentions often and often ends up being a disaster. In any event, thank you so much for listening to the Becker Private Equity and the Becker Business Podcast. I promise the next episode will be a non-serious episode. Thank you for listening to the Becker Business and Becker Private Equity Podcast.